I was on mute. I was so anticlimactic. I was so excited to start off like that and didn't even realize I was on mute. Guys, welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. We are your hosts. We are having a great night. We have a great buying opportunity here. Maybe the last time we get an opportunity like this. So just keep that in mind. But before we get started, please smash that golden like button. You'll find it in the corner, but not down because Trent has a new hat. Let's freaking go, guys. Smash. And we got the subscribe bell. Hit that subscribe bell a couple freaking times, guys. And that's how we roll in the Brew Show. You'll find the bell in that corner. Let's go. Yo. Why we have to ask is because we are on YouTube and Rumble, and YouTube shadow bans you if you put your address in the chat. But hey, that's the name of the game. Over there at Rumble, they love us and support us, and we have self-natural growth. Today, Trent's going to open up his beer first because I want to see if I can beat him in ABV. It's an ABV competition. What's up, Mr. Roberts? How you doing, man? How you doing? You gotta talk like Italian. How you doing?
I just realized that there's no thumbnail up. Little miscommunication today, but she's gonna send it to me here in a minute, and I'll add it. Today I've got a Faces of Phases again. This is a hazy triple India Pale Ale.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to beat. I don't know if I can beat his ABV.
Coming in at 10.4% ABV.
Oh, that's a higher.
And yeah, here's our ASMR pop. What
Pop
is up,
that thing.
Mr. Roberts?
Pop that thing like it's you know. He's got the black clover, guys. He's feeling frisky. He's feeling whiskey.
the black clover monk cross, you know.
Yeah.
In my monkish glass.
I was talking to one of my buddies out in Canada, and he said that they sell like a 5-pint beer can.
Nice.
It's not like a keg, but it's like a 5 pints. So I'm like, dude, that's pretty freaking massive. All right, Trent, you want to see what I got today? You want to see what I got?
Bring it on.
Look at this. What is this, Trent? What is this delicious looking drink? You know what it is? Any guesses?
I'm gonna say it's an IPA.
It's an Elysian Batch 3000.
Okay.
3000. Elysian's one of my favorite beers. And my brother-in-law bought me this and said, I want something that is very uncommon to drink. It is a banana Foster Stout.
Oh, okay, okay.
Stout. It says on the can, to celebrate our 3,000th batch brewed at Airport Way, we let our imaginations run wild and held an open contest among the brewery team. The winner was an ode to the classic dessert, Banana Foster. Batch 2000 is an imperial stout brewed with turbinado sugar, banana puree, and cinnamon that was aged in rum barrels for 1 year and finished on a vanilla beans. Life is short. Drink a dessert first. It says, Legion Brewhouse was open. We opened our doors in 1996 when a bold art and music defined Seattle. We carry the same spirit in the way that we brew our beer. It's about taking chances, learning from our missteps, and changing perceptions. Pull up a bar stool. And you know what? That sounds just like our branding, Trent. You know, it's all about missteps and perceptions and learning how to do it, man. You know, I dig it. So you want to guess what the ABV is?
Well, because it's a stout. Okay, let me ask this: is it barrel aged?
It did not say barrel. It 1 year in barrel. I don't know if it's barrel aged. It said 1 year in a barrel.
Okay. Does it say imperial?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to say that we're coming in at somewhere around 13.5%.
That was pretty good guess. 12.8.
Yeah. Okay.
12.8. That was pretty good, man. I give you that. I saw 12.8 when I first grabbed the can. I was like, oh my gosh. You want to see it pop? ASMR? Oh, did you hear? That was good, Trent. Look, I got my Lord of the Rings mug, guys. I brought it back for the show. It's been in the freezer hiding since I last had it. Oh my gosh, Trent, look how dark that is. It is dark. And it's thick like a syrup. Do you like drinking syrup, Trent?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. It was going. It was overfilling. Oh, it's making my eyes water.
Cool thing. So we have a thumb up now. That's good. Hopefully we'll be getting some more people in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Banana, man. Tastes just like the banana, DeFi, banana, go, Trent, banana. Trent, did you know AJ is going to be at Rare Evo?
Yeah.
I'm like, son of a biscuit eating monkey ant. I knew I should have went over there. You gotta give him one of our cards and tell him you've been talking to me.
I mean, I think we all knew he was gonna be there.
Yeah.
He's always at Rare Evo.
Is he a speaker?
Actually, he is on a panel. Yeah. He's not like soloing anything on the main stage, but yeah, he is going to be on a panel on the main stage, so good for him.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rare Evo, guys, that's kind of the reason for the new merch is BYDFi, link in the description, our exchange partner of choice for leverage trading. They hooked us up with some cool new merch. So, you know what you gotta do, Trent? The little BYDFi dog. Got the thing about it though is that,
Oh, you gotta sign your hat now. That way, when we go out there and somebody is like, "Hey, do you have a hat?" You're like, "Hey, I got it already, pre-signed." Boom, there you go, first signature.
Yeah. The thing about the shirt though is I asked for an XL, and I did not realize that. I didn't think to myself, look, BYDFi is based in Singapore, and we love the Asian community here on the Blockchain Brew, okay? But we all know how they size down a little bit on their clothing. So an XL is not really like an American XL. So I'm a little tight over here, but it's all good.
It's all good, man. I dig it. I was listening to a Joe Rogan episode, and they were talking about boxing, UFC gloves or boxing gloves, and I think that they were UFC gloves. And he was saying that no matter the size you choose, from a small to an XXL, they all weigh the same, because they were talking about does that make a weight difference? He's like, nope, it doesn't. He's like, how does that work? He's like, I don't know if I believe this. Like, I might need to deal out. What is this, magic? Miss Quick, welcome in. Long time no see. No sweat.
Don't be sorry. You're good. You're good.
Makes me think of that commercial. You'll be sorry. or however that commercial goes. I don't remember what it's from.
It happens to the best of us, and Nesquik is the best. So, hey.
She's a mess, and she's quick. It works. I'm just kidding. I've never met her. It just auto-saved like that in my phone. Shoot. Where are we going today, Trent? We're heading into the crypto news.
Oh, the news, yeah. I got you all. Let me head on over here.
It's pretty great. What's up, Pepe? Pepe, I got a Banana Foster beer, batch 3000. Pepe, did you buy the dip? Did you buy the dump? You can always buy the dip, but you can't always buy the dump.
True.
That's a good slogan right there, Trent. I'm gonna use that. You drink beer? I do drink beer, sir. I do drink beer.
Pepe, you haven't seen us drinking beer on every stream?
Well, the last couple of days I was drinking that sweet ass cider. I was talking to my wife after the stream, and I had like this much left. I was like, honey, I don't know if I can finish. It's so sweet. Something about the sweetness, man. It's really hard to do ciders for me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. But,
ciders.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was good. I was like, lemonade. I was kind of thinking like a twisted tea, but it was too sweet. Like I could do twisted teas.
Right. So when it comes to news, guys,
do twisted teas, Trent?
Nah, not really. I mean, they're cool. I don't really.
Does Molly like twisted teas?
She probably thinks they're all right.
Of course she does. She's from Ohio. Oh wait, you didn't answer my question, Trent, earlier because you disappeared. So when we become super famous, so we're going to leave the desert area and get our own little building, right? And like the beach of California, or maybe Florida or Texas beach, or
what are you trying to be? Hit network?
No, but I definitely think that I would like to have a little studio, a little work office, better than a garage. Especially if I was there with you and we all be on stage. I don't know about you. I really like standing and talking and moving around, kind of like how Ben used to do. I really like that because I feel like it's a lot more live, except he pasted. Like, guys, we're going to get him, and we're going to get him good.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, didn't know that was beer. Oh, it's some type of beer, banana flavored. Banana. It's almost 13%, Pepe. It's like drinking 3 cocktails.
Well, a stout is a style of beer that they brew with like dark malts and barley and stuff. It's what creates the sort of jet black color, and then you take them and you age them in bourbon barrels, and they start to take on the character of the bourbon barrels. So
it actually is a rum barrel.
Oh yeah.
And it really does taste like a banana cream pie. It tastes pretty good.
Right. Yeah. So for news today, crypto news, what's affecting the market today? We got this little excerpt from Cointelegraph that says, "Forging the Future, America's Leadership in the Golden Age of Finance." SEC Chair Paul Atkins unveils Project Crypto, a commission-wide push to modernize securities rules and move U.S. financial markets on-chain. And so here's what Paul Atkins said. He said, "So today, I would like the world to go on notice that under my leadership, the SEC will not stand idly by and watch innovations develop overseas, while our capital markets remain stagnant. To achieve President Trump's vision of making America the crypto capital of the world, the SEC, formerly the worst 3-letter agency word in crypto, must holistically consider the potential benefits and risks of moving our market from an off-chain environment to an on-chain one. We are at the threshold of a new era in the history of our market. As I mentioned earlier, today, I am announcing the launch of Project Crypto. This was today, guys. A commission-wide initiative to modernize securities rules and regulations to enable America's financial markets to move on-chain. Just a few weeks ago, President Trump signed the Genius Act into law, ensuring that America will continue to lead in global payments with a gold standard stablecoin regulatory framework. Upon signing the Genius Act into law, I was pleased that President Trump endorsed congressional efforts to pass crypto market structure legislation by the end of the year. I commend the House of Representatives for garnering such strong bipartisan support, and I look forward to working with the Senate as they build off the House's work and craft market structure legislation that future-proofs our markets against regulatory mischief, cementing the United States as the crypto capital of the world. Yesterday, the President's Working Group on Digital Asset Markets released the PWG report with clear recommendations to the SEC and other federal agencies to build a framework to maintain U.S. dominance in crypto asset markets. This report is the blueprint to make America first in blockchain and crypto technology. The president said last week that he wants the entire world running on the backbone of American technology. I stand ready to help get that job done. That is why I am launching Project Crypto and directing the SEC's policy divisions to work with the Crypto Task Force, led by Commissioner Pierce, to swiftly develop proposals to implement the PWG's recommendations. Project Crypto will help ensure that the United States remains the best place in the world to start a business, develop cutting-edge technologies, and participate in capital markets. We will reshore the crypto business that fled our country, particularly those that were crippled by the previous administration's regulation by enforcement crusade and Operation Choke Point 2.0. Whether an incumbent or a new entrant, the SEC welcomes all market participants who are hungry to innovate. In accordance with the PWG's report recommendations, I have directed the commission staff to draft clear and simple rules of the road for crypto asset distributions, custody, and trading for public notice and comment. While the commission staff works to finalize these regulations, the rules and regulations do not, the commission and its staff will in the coming months consider using interpretive, exemptive, and other authorities to make sure that archaic rules and regulations do not smother innovation and entrepreneurship in America. Many of the Commission's legacy rules and regulations do not make sense in the 21st century, let alone for on-chain markets. The Commission must revamp its rulebook so that regulatory moats do not hinder progress and competition from both new entrants and incumbents, to the detriment of Main Street. So, guys, the most important thing here is, besides, there's three things, okay? Number one, this one is just trickle down from the G-Bill that will help those that know how to prosper. Having them Bitcoins in our portfolio will prove to be a wise choice. Exactly, Mr. Roberts.
Exactly.
So here, there's three things about this statement from Paul Atkins. Number one, did you catch the fact that he said that they were sort of waiting on what this he said now that the directive has been given from the president that the SEC should do everything in its power to, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's an interesting wording in there that, makes me think about the current state of ETFs. The SEC was approving crypto ETFs, and then, the Grayscale Large Cap Digital Asset Fund and the Bitwise 10 Index, right? They approved these, and then they hit pause right away. I do believe, because of what I read right here, that they were waiting for this to happen. They were waiting for the SEC to get full marching orders from the president's desk. We already knew what they would be. Like, Trump has already said them in various settings. But I do believe we were sort of waiting for this executive marching order to come out. And now we're going to begin to see, I'm not saying it's going to be tomorrow, but, this year, absolutely, this year, we are going to see crypto ETFs one by one just take the market by storm. And then, there was something else interesting. I said there were 3 things, and I only gave you one. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I don't know about the third one, but the big thing that's in the center of all this is the fact that, he said it a couple times, so that's going to count for number 3 as well. He said that, the SEC has a commitment to bring global markets on chain. So this tells me that he's viewing legacy stocks and TradFi as archaic, as old and outdated. Not to say that.
What chain do you think they would choose?
It's not going to be a single chain.
So what do you think they would do then? How would you put it on chain?
Ondo itself is not just operable with one chain. It's operable with Ethereum and Solana and Sui and so on and so forth. So it was never going to be one chain. It just, this is going to be an evolving landscape. It's going to take till the next cycle.
Do you think each company will choose like their own chain, like Microsoft? Like, hey, or Microsoft might be able to build their own chain if they really wanted to, but
right.
But let's say if they didn't want to, they could be like, well, we're going to do Solana, and then you got Amazon. Well, they're like, I'm going to do Ethereum, and you're going to go, so on and so forth. Like each company could choose their own chain, and that's what they put the stocks on.
Yes, I think that they're all going to do that, but I also think that whatever chain they choose, all of those chains are still going to be interoperable with each other. So it's really an intricate maze of complications to have a fully on-chain world like that.
Well, you probably they're going to need a chain that can multiply, right? Because what they want to do, like stock splits, you need a chain that can tokens.
Yeah, and like this is why I do really believe that this web doesn't get fully weaved until 2030 or so, but we're gonna see like significant progress. We already see it right now. Like there's on BYDFi, you can trade some tokenized stocks on Solana's chain. On some other chains that I'm not gonna, on some other exchanges that I'm not gonna mention until we have an affiliate link with them. You can
crypto.com.
You can trade. Oh well, them too. But you can trade a plethora of tokenized stocks on chain.
What does plethora mean?
A lot. A wide array. Yeah. So, I don't think we see this web fully weaved until 2030, but we see the commencement of it this year 100%, and it's going to be big.
It's going to be huge.
Right. And, this is why, nobody's saying that, like, it's bad to buy stocks. It's good to buy stocks. Why would you not want ownership of companies in the real world that are building business, building big business and making big money? Like, why would you not want shares of that? Right. But the problem, what Paul Atkins is calling old and archaic, is the way that these stocks are traded. The fact that they open and close, the fact that they can't trade 24/7, the fact that they're centralized, like, the fact that you don't have decentralized options for your trading and custody and so on and so forth. So it's, imagine where the real world utility of like, and this is really a lot of what we mean when we talk about RWAs, real world assets. It's this and fractionalized real estate and tokenized gold. So, you have like, imagine what happens when the real world utility of buying shares of businesses comes fully on chain and it meets the on chain world. It's going to be incredible.
Quant for the win. Josh, did you know, which I didn't know, Quant's not its own blockchain. It's a very great coin. I didn't realize it doesn't run on top of its own blockchain. I believe it's on Ethereum. On top
Hey.
of Ethereum.
Josh
Let's
Bone,
go.
27, have you been in here with us before?
Trent.
Hmm.
So if Mr. Roberts, what he's saying is true, and the blockchain solution, he's saying that there's gonna be like a test cycle for them as they figure out and build their own chain.
Yeah.
That will be the next cycle, and then after that, like you might only capitulate like 50%, but after they test out their own chains, and either they fail or not fail, and after that cycle, then we'll get like the 30-25% drop.
Yeah.
Because at that point, they'll be pretty well established, you know.
Right.
Pretty interesting. Trent, you know what we need to title the show tomorrow?
Huh.
I got hacked, and I need to go into how I got hacked today, and had one of my wallets drained. Guys, those hack scammers are getting pretty good out there. Pretty good. Luckily for us, it was only like a small amount of money, but the way they accessed my wallet was pretty wild. Everybody knows not to download anything, right? I did have a wallet drain, Pepe, and I didn't download anything. And how did they get access to it? It's going to be very interesting how I'm going to explain it tomorrow. I will tell you tomorrow. So I didn't download anything. And it was pretty creepy. And I did a lot of malware going through a lot of stuff. I didn't click a link, Pepe.
Well,
what?
Didn't you know?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I'll have to get into it tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's a yes and no question, but it wasn't a link like how you think is a link.
Got you.
Yeah, I know. That's why it saved my ass, Pepe, because I never have my login saved on the computer. And how it got me, it's the same way how I believe J-Chain's, if you looked at his wallet, he got hacked and I had all his wallets drained. I think it was very similar to how he did it.
Josh Bone 27. Come on, bro. Can you cover updates on AVAX? I don't know about updates, but we can certainly look at the chart. Yeah, Josh Bone.
I could probably find some more recent news on AVAX.
Whether you've been with us before or not, or anyone else that maybe
wants you to be a 320th subscriber, Josh.
Yeah.
It'll touch me right in the banana zone in my heart while you're looking at some delicious corn.
Yeah.
as Trent would put it.
And when you do subscribe to the Blockchain Brew, you might not be joining the biggest, the best, or the brightest crypto community on YouTube, but you're absolutely joining the Brew Crew, the most hydrated community on crypto YouTube. So,
how you liking that troll coin, Muffet? I told you it was gonna be pumping all freaking next 24 hours. Was I wrong? Was I right?
No, I know what you were saying.
No, he was saying that's how you got
hacked. I know, I caught you.
No, it wasn't me.
Josh was such a silly goose.
It was my wife. It wasn't. I stand corrected. It wasn't me personally that got hacked.
You can't just say that because now Josh Bone is going to be like, it was your wife that was watching the corn.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a really interesting story. I'll explain it tomorrow, and it's really going to show you like, watch out, man. This scammers are scammy. Those scammers are scammy.
They sure are. Do you want to
Plot thickens.
you want to hear a little over a minute clip of Paul Atkins talking or no?
Sure, why not?
All right.
And his crypto face, he made a Jesus take the wheel. See it, Trent?
Yeah.
You can see it. Oh, you want to pause the music?
Yep, just did. I just got
turn up, Paul.
That's why I'm launching. The president said last week that he won.
He needs to go shaved head, be like a badass.
This might not work. I have him up at full volume on X.
Really?
That's why I'm launching.
Yeah.
Particularly those that were crippled.
Okay, can you turn on subtitles?
I direct for public notice and comment.
Can I?
That archaic rules
you should be able to.
Do not smother innovation.
Oh, I don't know. Anyways.
Okay, rewind it. I got you.
Many of the commission.
famous play. He says, "This is why T-Square is the best." And guys, crypto's not going to end anytime soon. We got 4 months left, and you guys should keep going. Trent, stop laughing about plots and little tiny shirts that you can't squeeze into. And it's okay, guys, because the market's gonna keep going, and everybody's gonna get rich, and it's gonna be a great year for everybody. And he says, in Jesus' name, amen.
Shirt is so tight, I feel like I'm wearing this.
You know, Trent, I'm hearing a lot of. Do you ever look into conspiracies of Taylor Swift? There's a lot out there, Trent.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but have you ever looked into them? You know of them, but have you ever looked the reasons for them?
I've not explored them too much. No.
Did you hear that they say the lights that they use at the Taylor Swift concerts give people amnesia?
Yeah, that was.
And it's a fact. It's a proven fact.
Amnesia, and I was there at the time.
I didn't say. I said woman. I didn't say you.
Is that Travis Kelce's girlfriend?
Wait, Travis Kelce's a man? Yeah, it is Travis Kelce's girlfriend. It's I partnered up with a Swiftie who wears Crocs. I didn't know that till after we partnered up, but it's okay. You know, Jesus says to forgive those who need forgiveness. So it's how we roll, man.
Well, let's lead into some charts then. Oh yeah. I mean,
what? You're gonna skip me altogether, Trent? You're gonna skip?
No, no, that's what I was saying. So you can lead into some charts.
Oh, I was gonna read some news too, but
no, I mean, whatever you think. If it's important.
Well, I thought it was kind of interesting. It's not that long.
Go for it.
It's pretty close to. It's pretty close to what I think Paul Atkins was saying. Trent. It says U.S.
SEC. Hey, I'm still working on your video, Tyra. I'm sorry. Tomorrow, my dog got spayed, and it was a bigger.
He did it himself, and he stuck his dog's head in a boot so she wouldn't bite him. Okay, it was incredibly painful to watch. He made a whole YouTube tutorial on how to do it. Trent's wife is a veterinarian. They did it at home. They gave her freaking ibuprofen and Benadryl before they did it. That's how they not put her out. It was the most wild thing ever. And they woke her up with salts, like the Joe Rogan stuff, dude. It was craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Go check it out under Trent.
You know what they say, Muffhead, right? Sydney Sweeney has good genes.
All you need is a rubber band, LOL. Dude, I was going to do my cat with a rubber band, and my wife wouldn't let me do it. I was like, dude, I should watch the YouTube video on how to do this. It's cats on dime a dozen. Just let me figure this out. It says U.S. SEC rolls out Project Crypto to rewrite rules for digital assets. U.S. Securities Exchange Commission Chair Paul Atkins announced Project Crypto, an initiative to modernize the agencies. You know, we read this already. Okay, that's fantastic. We're going to the charts. I tried. I was like, I can't regurgitate stuff. It bothers me.
Yeah.
Trent, you know I'm still getting over this damn
milk.
Mommy milkers. He's up. Hey, he's 320, baby.
Hey, thank you. You're now part of the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube.
Yeah, you just so you know, you just subbed to a Swiftie and a Trumpy, so we go together like mayonnaise and mustard.
Ew.
Have you tried it? You can't say ew till you try it, Swiftie. You gotta grow a pair. Try things that you don't like. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, we're jumping to Bitcoin. On the 1 hour, we have a double green dot. VWAP going up, strength coming in. Stokes so low, strength coming up. That was probably our bottom. DBSI is saying that we're projected to go up more. Okay. Well, maybe that was the bottom. You know, then you jump in the 4 hour. The 4 hour is like screaming like, beware of the ring. Beware of the ring. We wick down to like a local low.
Well,
the VWAPs are curving down. Stokes a high strength. I don't know. Maybe we will come down a little bit more.
I don't know. We didn't lose the
Dude, Crow didn't even go down, Ben. You can see that Crow was so strong today. It literally was touching 15.
We didn't lose the 200 MA on the 4 hour. We wicked off of it very hard. Like, I'm gonna say that if we do come down lower, like
You're right. We did wick off it really hard.
We're not gonna spend much time. You know, the thing, I don't care about how low it dips. Well, unless it would liquidate me. But like, I don't care about how low it dips. I care about how much time does it spend at that low. And
well, we all know it's going to keep going up. You know, I mean, the VWAP is coming down though pretty heavy. It is coming down pretty heavy. You know, I'm going to lean. I think bearish, man. I think this is a pretty bearish looking chart until I see something on the short term tell me otherwise. You know, I think we could come down to 109. I mean, I think it's very possible. As much as I don't want to say that, I don't think that would be a bearish. You know, that would just be a really good shakeout. But you know what we do have, you know, is what CryptoFaith showed. You know, I showed it on Twitter. He did post Jesus take the wheel. No, here it is. Jesus take the wheel on. Oh, this is on Ethereum. Your arm and his little head, and then his other little arm. Rebound. You know, maybe, just maybe. He said it came down at that time at 750. I guess we'll have to go back and take a look at ETH, but it is kind of look a little bearish. Where's Ethereum at? Ethereum's actually not doing bad. You know, maybe it's just a dominance thing. Maybe it's just a dominance thing. Interesting. Dominance went up on Ethereum. ETH bounced off 36.19. He's looking really good on the 4 hour. Is that a trend reversal though? Ooh, double top. Lots of stock guys on the market side is hyping up Bitcoin for the first time. Chris saying never heard that dude talk about crypto. Yo, cool. Yeah, crypto's gonna take over. Chat, what do you think about this chart? Just glancing at it, it kind of looks like this is the top, and then it didn't reclaim a higher high.
Well, what on ETH? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at it on my chart, but
your chart's so lame.
That's not. I mean, it didn't reclaim a higher high, but look, it didn't put in a higher. It didn't put in a lower low.
Well, isn't this a low and this is a lower low? Are you saying?
No. I'm after a lower. It has to get under that. Yeah.
That's true. Oh man, I don't know.
Look, you have a high. You have a high. You have a lower high.
I don't know.
You have a
the
high.
trigger way to the downside so strong. You want to push it down.
Look. Let me go through it.
Bottom VWAP going down.
But where are your targets though? Watch. What do you
mean with my targets? My targets are low or.
Yeah, but you don't know that yet. The structure hasn't changed. Look,
the structure is going to go to $3,500.
No, well, yeah, but that's not. Let me see. What time frame are you on? The daily?
That was the 12 hour.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, man. This banana at Foster Beer, it's I'm feeling a little heavier than I would with like my normal stuff. I think it's the thickness. It's like drinking straight black syrup. It's really tasty black syrup, but it definitely is a little bit more punch to it.
So share this tab instead and come over here.
I'm gonna look at Crow Ben Martin. I don't know if you were watching Coin Baron today. He was giving us a couple shout outs. I was like, yeah. But there was somebody in there he's like, what do you think about Chronos chain on Market Cypher? And he's like, I don't use it. And I was like, oh, I gotta check out tonight, man. I'm gonna be pulling it up tonight.
So Ethereum on the daily. You're retesting the 21 bullishly.
On the what time frame?
Daily. You're retesting
go to the 12-hour. Go to the 12-hour.
I will. But you're retesting the 21 bullishly right there on the daily.
RSI is so hot.
It's a big green wick. Not really. Not really.
They're green. They're green. Not really. They're like Grinch beard color.
Not really. I'm going to show you why. Look.
Why is the yellow line bending down though?
It was high over here, and this is reset. Look at that. I'm going to
reset.
It's not a full reset to the bottom, but that's not what happens in bullish times. Look at over here when it was in the green. Okay, and look at I'll give you a better example. Let me go to Bitcoin, and you're throwing me off track here, but look at when right here. Look at what happens when the RSI gets real green right here, and you're tempted to say, "Oh shit, it's so high! Look at that." But all it takes for a reset sometimes is I'll draw a horizontal line. And I'll draw it on the RSI, right here. See that blue line?
Yeah.
Where did the price go? By the time that the RSI went lower, the price went higher, which is a what? A bearish divergence.
Bearish divergence.
Right, from here to here. But look at what happens when you're really bullish. Like, we didn't really care about that bearish divergence. We went down a little bit, trended sideways a little bit, but we peaked. The peak was still to come, and it was still way above that. And so, it just does not mean. Look at how low the RSI is reset on Bitcoin.
So how low, if we break down, how low do you think we'll go?
Yeah, so I'm getting there. So look, the RSI has come down out of the oversold area. That's the point.
You should go back to E.
It's not. Yeah, I did. Right here. Yeah. So the RSI has come down out of the very oversold range. That's the point. Yeah, it hasn't come back down here, but you wouldn't want it to. The stochastics. Look at how low the stochastics are. Right. When the Stokes are this low, it's telling you that the RSI has cooled off to almost about as far as it's going to, and you're going to do a thing where the RSI continues to actually come up. Okay, so the stochastic RSI is at 0. How much lower can it go? You're bullishly retesting off of the 21. Okay, now let me go
down to $3,500.
Now let me go to the 12-hour. Well, if it goes down to, $3,500. The thing is, it's already just about gone there. It's already almost wicked there. It can easily go down to $3,500, and all it's going to do is wick off of the 21. So let me go down to the 12-hour. Now we're kind of losing the 21 on the 12-hour, but all that means is that we're going to go somewhere between the 21 and the 50.
Man, you're being called out by Chara.
And the 50 is at 34. Let me see. And Trent, you don't watch them 18-wheelers in them tight shirts, especially when... So, a Swift is not trans, Muffhead. He is not, or she, I just say he. She is not.
You said he. That doesn't help your argument, Trent.
So
I don't think she is trans.
Now to the question of the highs and the lows, right? So you were saying isn't it lower lows? Look.
Shout out to Nixinga.
You have a shout out. If you're joining us for the first time.
No, he's here. He's been here.
Oh, okay. Got you. So look, let me pull my chart down a little bit.
Just don't pull your shirt down.
Okay, so we have.
I need you to make fun of me, Trent, so I can make jokes.
We have.
Make fun of my beard.
We have a low.
Tell me
Okay.
what you really think.
We have a high. We have a low. We have a
Distracting.
lower low. We have a higher high, and now we have a lower low.
Is that closed?
No, but look, I mean, it's got to come down a good bit. And look, even if then what happens is we have lower high, we have higher highs and lower lows, which is just consolidation.
Higher highs and lower lows of consolidation.
Yes.
Oh.
Because look, a trend is where both of them are high and low.
So if it's going like this, it's going like this. So that is
consolidation. Yeah,
but that's separating though, like this.
That's fine. Look, you have an uptrend is higher highs and higher lows. A downtrend is lower highs and lower lows. Consolidation is where you end up with some form of, higher highs, lower lows, or, lower lows and higher highs. I just said the same thing backwards, but yeah. Trend. Higher highs and lower lows is consolidation.
This is we've been trying a conversation before the live, gentlemen and gentle ladies, and we're going to come out with a lot more videos for you guys. But I was thinking about asking Trent, what if we wrap it up early so we can have a conversation about how we want to go about it, if that's something that he would be interested in, but he walked off stage, so maybe he's
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. If that's something that you're interested in, Trent, because I know you will be having guests over.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You good with that? Okay. So we might wrap up just a little early so we can show you guys a little bit more love and content out there. And by the way, guys, I'm going to start asking daily, what do you guys like to see on X? And whatever coins that you guys point out, me and Trent will, I didn't tell them this yet. Me and Trent would like to cater videos for whatever coins you guys want to see. So, I mean, that would be, I feel like that'd be a great thing. If you guys want something, then we should go give it to you, So let us know out there on X. You should hit us up. What do you think about that, Trent?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Remember I sent you that video on how a lot of people ask how they can improve whatever they're doing. And I was pointing out about some other people that don't do as much. I was like, you know what? We should do that then on X. Like, what would people like to see more of? He's gone! He hates me! He left! Oh, gosh! He's back! Trent, where'd you go? I don't know. We're gonna go look at Crow while we wait for him to figure out where he went. Where's my Crow coin? I think it's up higher. Here you are, Crow. There you are. Good Crow. I'm gonna come down to the 1 hour. Woo! 1 hour Crow. How was your day, Chara? You still balling with that $400,000 of Bitcoin? I'm just kidding. I'm just cracking you, man. The 1 hour says we're pumping. Stokes are low, strength's coming in. DBSI says we have more string coming in. We have to pick above the 21, which is the white line, if we want to show anything. Blue momentum wave's coming up. Green dot is good. Green number means money's coming in and Stokes are low. Purple line means strength's coming up. If Trent was saying what you're saying earlier, higher low, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. I think we're saying this is consolidation. I think that's I was gathering from Trent. To me, it definitely looks like we're breaking a little bit lower on Crow. The good news is that the momentum wave is resetting, and we did pump really hard. I think your ass got me sick. Now my science has been acting up too, but I got nobody throwing up out of the trash can. Hey, I didn't throw up, man. I was hot like a mother effer, and dude, I'm still kind of congested, dude. It's been a week, dog. It's been a week, and my wife just got whatever I had, dude. It's annoying, but it's not like the worst thing on the planet. There's been a lot worse things. It's just probably the season, right? I'd rather get it now and then get it around December. The momentum waves are coming down. VWAP is coming down. 6 hour. 12 hour would have been a full reset. But we did touch the 21, like Trent pointed out. We didn't break below. We are bouncing off it currently. Dude, I love Crow so much, man. It is the coin. I'm telling you. It is the coin. Where the heck did Trent go? Like, he was here 1 second ago, and now he's gone. That was the first red candle we've had in like 3 weeks. You know, we can take that, bro. Well, maybe not 3 weeks. Maybe that's like 2.5 weeks. We have a red dot. A 2-day from maybe a little trend reversal. 3-day actually still looks kind of good, but I can't imagine it not being the next 20 hours that doesn't turn into some sort of doji candle. 5-day still looks good, man. Maybe short-term reset, dude. I would like to see us get up to 16 cents, 16 to 20 cents. I think that's still in the cards for Crow. We would like to see that. We're gonna roll in some XRP because we all are XRP fans out there. Everybody loves XRP, right? DBSI, we went from a 20 to a 23, so it shows strength. We have a double green dot for momentum coming up. Now, double green dots are always kind of like one of those ones. It's either the bottom, or if we could have a fake out. Freaking sucks, man. People here in LA getting bad too. I've had it for 11 days now. Well, dude, you know what? That's why LA is too crowded, man. For me, LA is too crowded. You guys have too bad of traffic. XRP stokes a low, curving up, strength coming up, curving up. It says we bottom. Red wave slightly shrinking. VWAP is pointing to the upside. Make a rounded top in the next. Candle close in about 30 minutes. We'll see. It says an average will below $2.99. What actual price is $3.02. So we know that will curve a little bit up. Now $3 is such a strong level, but the 200 is at $2.82. I don't know. We could break a little lower. It would be a little surprising if we did, but maybe not surprising at the same time. Money flow has been consistently leaving. Oh my God. Not LA, Louisiana. Oh, well, you know what? You're too swampy down there. I'd love to come down and visit Louisiana, though. I've always wanted to ride one of those boats in the canals, with the giant fans in the back. I would love that. I would love that. But if you pay attention to the green money flow, man, it really does work. Look, we peaked right here on the green money flow, right here. And we've been curving down on the money flow. Well, now look, we come up where we marked, peaked right here. Boom. And guess what's happening with price? It's coming down because why? Money is leaving. Okay. So then we go up over here. We get these green dots saying number go up, right? Okay, cool. So we go up. Well, guess what? Right happens right here. We get a green dot trigger wave to this anchor wave. Well, what do we know about trigger waves? Trigger waves are always nasty. And you're like, we confirm right here. Okay, we confirm right here. And even if you didn't get out right here, you're like, well, maybe it'll turn off. When we confirmed, that was your chance, dude. GTFO, jump out of the ship, boat. And then we came down, bro. And you can see in the larger structure, it's a trend reversal from this previous trend. So we were coming down. Now, maybe it's a smaller breakup to a larger trend. But currently, we're making spaghetti sauce on the chart, okay? Momentum waves are still coming down. The VWAP is still coming down. Strength coming down. Stokes are still higher. They're not green. Okay? The momentum waves are curving down. VWAP curving down. Now here it is again. We peaked right here in the green money flow wave. Guess what's happening, guys? The green money flow, money's been leaving. Okay, and at this current rate, we could do that. We don't know. And if that currently happens, and we continue to go down, or we'll probably head down to this range. Right there. And that's not saying that we're bearish. What hat about my Bitcoin question? You had a hat and a Bitcoin question, Chara? Oh yeah, I got an airboat. I'll take you all out and catch a gator hog hunting. I would love that, bro. I would freaking love that. It would be a dream of that is a dream of mine, dude. I had alligator for the first time ever in Florida the other day, and I want to try it again. I really want to order an alligator and cook it on a barbecue. That would be the best thing, because having it deep fried at a restaurant, that's how I had it. It didn't feel my experience. Like I'm like, this should be more crazy, you know. And then hog hunting. Were you talking about boar? You guys got pigs down there, dude? I've never been hog hunting. That's what you're talking about, dude. I'm freaking dope. You got a freaking airboat? Oh, brother, you gotta take me out there on that, man. That will be my jam, bro. We'll go out there. I don't even know where you go. I have no idea. You go out there. Are there like highway airboats? I have no idea. You go out there. We'll go chill. We'll talk about crypto and gold, man. You know, I'm a gold bug, dude. I love gold and silver. I don't think they're the most practical to buy versus crypto, but I do think it's necessary to hold all sorts of assets. And when you hold physical gold and physical silver, it is something about it, man. It makes you feel good. No, we're still in a larger trend, and we can even break down to like 275 range, and we'll still be in a larger pattern to the upside. What coin got rugged? I don't know. There's a lot of coins get rugged every day, Pepe. There's like 10,000, 100,000 coins out there. They get rugged all the time. You go to crypto bubbles out over here, and you're like, hey, let's check out the top 900,000 coins. All these coins are going to be dead in like a week. You think Corey is going to be alive? Look at this one meme coin. Look at this chart. Woo-wee. That's not a rug, right? I don't know. Maybe Kabishi. I haven't never heard of Kabishi. It's actually doing pretty good, though. Chill House. Oh, look at that. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Pepe. Here's Based Pepe. Is Based Pepe a good buy? Let me know, Pepe. Oh, that was XRP. LOL. Oh, you're so funny, Pepe. What about Based Pepe? Based Pepe. Pepe with a blue hat. Come on, you can't say this is a red flag. I love Based Pepe. Anytime, bro. Oh, yeah, land and on water. Yeah, no. You can't be telling me, Chara, those boats go on land and water. There's no way. I've seen those boats. What the hell is Based Pepe? I don't know. I was hoping you'd tell me what Based Pepe was. 17 million market cap. I mean, it's not super tiny. Back over here is probably triple that. Almost 100 million. Meanwhile, Exava, VC, drop, Theta drop. I have no idea. I know drops are something related to XRP. Dude, where the hell is Trent at? Should I call him? I'll call him on stream and be like, dude, where'd you go? Let me see what he says. I can hear him. I'm going to call Trent on stream. And then we're going to go lean into Hedera. Based Pepe. But for real, my Bitcoin question was, do you rinse and repeat? I see it at 115K in the mornings and 118 to 119 in the mornings. No, I don't scalp trade at Chara. But, trying to answer. I don't know if he's coming back, guys. To answer your question too, Chara, I don't scalp trade as much because where my money is at. I do. Okay, I think it back. I do trade. But it's not like scalp trading, like how you think of scalp trading, because of I can't remember where I was going with this. The banana Foss just hitting me. You can't scalp trade like that, but I don't go off of how you're looking at it, like 118, 119. I do it solely off charts when I trade. That's just how it is. I never really pick a price. I see it 115K in the morning. I go off the data, man. Like even right now, I'm saying 12-hour H bar is bearish. That's pretty freaking bearish to me, dude. It's pretty freaking bearish. I wouldn't be surprised to wake up and see that 23 cents. And what the Trent?
Sorry.
Did you not realize you were gone?
No, I did. I knocked my cord out of my phone, and then StreamYard wouldn't let me just like get back on. I had to.
What was the weirdest thing? Because I called you, and then literally right after I called you, you got back on.
No, I know. I had it plugged in when you called me, and I didn't answer because I was trying to connect.
Oh, I figured that Ranger probably needed something.
Nah.
Well, we were talking about why you agreed with me on everything because you never responded back as an argument. So we agreed that Taylor Swift is not quite as good as Snoop Dogg. We also agreed that XRP is slightly better than Cardano on a scale of 1 to 10 by like a 1. So just barely. And then we agreed that we're bearish on Bitcoin for the next day. Next 12 hours, I will be bearish. Now, hang on, Trent. CryptoFace pointed out every Sunday we have pumped crazy the last 4 weeks, and then we went into a Monday dump. So going off that, we should expect a weekend pump, right?
I mean, yeah. Did you get to Chara's question?
Yeah, I did. He said that I'm a very skilled trader, and he's going to take me out of the boat, and we're going to talk about Bitcoin.
So look, Chara, the question is, are you a scalper or a swing trader? That's the question. If you're a scalp trader, you're going to be doing the exact thing that you're saying right now. That you're selling every time it gets close to 120, and then you're buying back in every time it gets closer to 116, 115. If you're a swing trader, you're waiting. If you're a swing trader, you're getting in around these 115, 116K positions, and you're not selling closer to 120. You're waiting for a break of the previous all-time high, and you're looking to sell at 130 or next time we're in price discovery.
For and Trent too. Also, this is total, so it's including BTC and ETH or excluding BTC and ETH on total. But if this was a cryptocurrency, Chara, you could say it's dumping, right? And how I would trade this, if this was Bitcoin, this is just an example, I would say double top, it's coming down, and I think it's going to come down to right in this range. We might shed like $80 billion, and I'm just using this as an example. And I'd be like, okay, we're coming down. First break will be right here. I might put like a first buy order in right here. I might limit order another buy order right down here. Because that's just how I would view that. I'd be like, so I could say I could short it down, but instead of shorting it, I'd rather try to catch a bottom.
What time frame is that?
This is the 12-hour.
We
fell through the 21. We're bouncing off the 50 on total one. We're just hitting the 50. Total 2, we're just about to touch the 50. And total 3, we are a little below the 50. And the momentum waves are coming down, strength's coming down, VWAP's coming down, Stokes are high coming down.
Stokes are not high on the 12-hour on total 3.
They're all mine. However CryptoFace designed them, I've learned that, like these lines, he's even said like they're heavily modified, but he calls them Stokes. For whatever, he doesn't want to tell you what else he put in there, or MACD, or whatever.
Yeah, it's some conglomerate of stuff, because if you go to the just actual stochastics with nothing else involved, look, it's down here below 20,
Let me run through real fast, Trent, because I wanted to kind of go through my picks real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
If you want to wrap up a little fast. So I think we're feeling bearish on ETH. We're feeling bearish on Arbitron. We're feeling bearish on Pole. And what I'm looking at, oh, shoot. What I'm looking at is the momentum wave and how it's breaking down harder. Okay.
Like when you see highs and lows, it's just a different algorithm compared to stocks. Yes and no. I mean, charting is charting, and it's charts are no respecter of the asset that you're trading. You should be able to take the principles of technical analysis and apply them to any asset in the world. Now, I mean, you will backtest and see ways that Bitcoin behaves differently when X, Y, or Z happens, sure. But you know, what I'm trying to say is that it all depends on your style as a trader. You're talking like a scalp trader, which is fine. You know, you're talking about in a $5,000 range, 115 to 120. But honestly, what percentage move is that? Because if Bitcoin, for easy math, if Bitcoin was 100K, $5,000 would be a 5% move. Now, I know that's a lot for a stock, like in a week or whatever, but at 120, that's like a 3% move. So you're trading within a 3% move up and down, up and down, up and down. You're scalping every time it moves. You're scalping some off the top. A swing trader will say, no, here's where I want to build my position, and I'm looking for a break of the current structure, and then I'm going to I'm going to swing to the next high before I close my trade. So y'all aren't really taking small hits off of it. No, I'm not. I have some accounts that I do that with because I need income, but my larger bags, no, I'm swinging them, waiting for some higher prices that I do believe are coming this year.
Trent, I want you to take a look at Uncoin and Fortcoin and pull them up as I'm going through looking at coins that I'm feeling better on. Slope is actually not bad. So we pull up Uncoin first, and then
this is exactly it, Shara. This is exactly it. Like I said, I do have some smaller accounts that I do what you're saying, and I take those profits when I get them because I need the income. But yeah, my bigger bags, exactly what you wrote right here.
Okay, Trent. So we got Uncoin, Fortcoin, and Sonic so far that I feel like might not be playing with everything else is in downtrend. I'm watching the momentum waves, guys. They either anchor trigger waves to the downside or some sort of not great looking signals. Everything looks like it's taking a breather. But if I was going to trade to the upside, those are the coins that I would check out. You find them, Trent Nader? You looking at Uncoin?
Oh no, I didn't have it pulled up.
Uncoin, Fortcoin, and Sonic. Those are the three. Those are the three I think that will have maybe the best possible move against the market.
Okay. I think we'll skip over Crypto Cemetery for today. I do have one thing to say for Cardano Spotlight, and I don't have to go anywhere, so you can keep your chart up. But I was looking today at the midnight airdrop, and the way this is going to work is that you have to get the airdrop, you're going to have to go in and click a button to claim it, and this will be up on the Midnight website. Your whatever wallet you're using, whatever Cardano wallet you have is going to alert you. You enter your origin address where you would have held at least $100 worth of the asset. Because this is going to holders across 8 blockchains: ADA, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, AVAX, Basic Attention Token. So you're going to get, if you held $100 worth of the asset, you're going to copy your origin address, where whatever address you held that asset in, and then you're going to enter in the address that you want to receive the airdrop to. Now, the receiving address. No, y'all both in Florida. No, I'm in Southern California. G Square is in around Seattle. And so the receiving address that you enter to get your airdrop must be a Cardano address. So that's the thing. You enter your origin address, whatever asset you're holding that you want to receive the airdrop for. But in order, the address that the airdrop is going to get sent to must be a Cardano address. So you can create a new wallet for that. But this is why we've been saying, it's being dropped to over 37 million users across 8 different blockchains. But all those people have to come to Cardano to redeem their tokens. So it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge, as they say.
Trent!
What?
I don't know. You're all both in Florida. Trent, too far. Trent's probably the farthest away you could probably get from Florida in the country. He's in suburban California. It's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, Trent even told you the other day he is so rural he doesn't even know. I don't know. What'd you say, Trent, about it? He don't remember. I don't remember. No, Chava. I'm probably farther Florida than freaking Trent. Trent's in California, not Florida.
I am halfway between LA and Vegas. 2 hours.
Trent, do you think I'm farther from Florida than you are?
Yes.
By a significant amount?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because it's a diagonal. You gotta. You're up here.
I would argue I'm probably only like 100 miles away.
Oh, no.
No, if you go diagonal versus flat, it's really not that much more.
Yes, it is.
It's like this much more, like a couple fingers.
Yeah, no. I could buy a couple fingers. But
2 fingers.
No.
Like, yeah, Trent. All right, let's wrap it up, Trent. After you do Cardano Spotlight, that we have 10 minutes to talk.
I just did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I missed it, guys. That's how important the Spotlight was. Yeah, only kidding.
I was talking about the midnight airdrop.
Oh, you were. I was talking to Sarah. I brought her over here. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I forgot I should rate this up. Diana Foster, guys, 3,000. It was great. It was good. I see them boobs bouncing. You can't see them. They're hiding behind the camera. She go over there. She's all like, no. Hey, this Banana Foster is pretty good. I'll give it like an 8.2 for a stout. It was pretty delicious. I seen them boobs bouncing. Okay. We have Chara. But hey, where are we going? Okay, guys, smash the like. You know what? Trent, we forgot. We forgot the most important part. Trent, how you let me forget this? I'm blaming you because I can't take responsibility for myself. I'm just a kid. You're older than me. Hey guys, I'm pointing out if you're interested in sign up for BYDFi, and I didn't lose you yet. Hey, you can get up to $1,000 bonus by depositing $5,000. You get the $1,000 instantly, boom, like that. If you're an experienced trader, this is the trade for you. This is the deposit you want. Now, if you're new, you want to head over to the $100 deposit. You get $60 bonus, which is like, it's not huge, but 60% of the $100. And you can take your money right back out if you can't afford to lose it, and you can learn how to trade. And we got intermediate levels of $500 to $1,000. You get $100 to $200, and they're like free samples, guys. You can trade with the full amount, or you can take your money back out. Plus, you get VIP level access too, which gives you 20% discount on your trading fees, guys. So come on in. Come hang in the Brew Crew, because you know what? You think this is the best part? No, the best part is still waiting for you. I mean, you guys could join us in the Discord with VIP level access for life, yo. And after we hit 500 subs, we'll get in there real quick, guys. We're only 180 away. And we're gonna start charging you, man, $10 a month for the next 500. After that, we're gonna double it to $20 a month. So you guys better get in there and jump on board with that, because that is where it's going to be at. We're popping, we're growing. Trent's in there doing charts all the time. Sarah and I are in there talking about our feet, and it's just a great time, guys. You guys want to join the Discord and talk about feet? Then we could do that too. So I'm just kidding.
And Chara, I'm working on your video. I got held up because our dog got spayed, and it was just, it was a lot. Call me sappy or whatever, but I hate seeing her like that. We're just trying to make her comfortable.
Dude, he takes really good care of his animals, Chara. He really does. Trent is a wonderful pet owner, and I would be honored for me to leave my pets with him. So he's a great guy. But anyways, okay, on that note, hey, you hit the like, hit the subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow, Friday. Both of us. It's going to be a good time. Guys, you want to join in? Because I'm going to tell you about how we got hacked, okay? On that note, we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Later, y'all!